I'll be on busy.
What are you looking at?
I don't know. Janet put this on.
Give me.
I thought you said it's Facebook.
Sir, yes it is. How the fuck you gonna tell me? You
Because
always,
I'm going home, motherfucker. I don't see shit.
I didn't tell you to go home. You fucking with shit for no reason.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Y'all fight like y'all married.
Hey, shut up.
Street the hard way.
You ain't finna say nothing. You really
Street the hard way coming at you live on this beautiful, on this okay Sunday.
I'm glad too. 'Cause I gotta go work.
Me too. I gotta work too.
Y'all gotta work today?
Yeah, I gotta work
Oh,
tonight.
That's why I went out last night. I went last night.
Okay, I did too. Shit, but I worked the day before.
I went and
Or
got
I
some,
actually worked that morning.
I went and got some drinks and then got some tacos.
I seen you at the
And
taco
spills
spot.
and spilled every damn thing.
Had all shit all down his shirt. So don't worry about all that.
Yeah. Well, that was the first time I ate, and them drinks kicked in quicker than a motherfucker.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need y'all to wake y'all asses up though.
I'm
I
definitely
work.
got-
I work. I got to I ain't even studying no motherfucker. I'm tired as fuck.
I can tell because you showing came to the door spicy. Don't come outside like you was finna whoop somebody else.
No, I didn't.
I was like, no, he didn't.
I was just trying to see who the fuck you at. You
It's,
late.
Whatever.
it's
No,
the
I ain't
original
gonna
gang
fuck
back
up.
together. She ain't wear. She ain't get her shoes. And Sean got her. She got on some different flip flops. She really in the building. Sean in the building.
I cannot stand you. You probably you talking about how she was away?
You weren't wearing them, man.
You talking about wow.
That was conversation with police.
Wow. Wow. That's wow, just ignorant.
You weren't wearing them, man. You weren't wearing them, man.
Well,
Come on.
somebody kept talking all that shit, trying to be a little spicy.
Well,
And ready to drive over here.
You was worried about somebody else had their feet in the motherfucker, so you wasn't wearing them.
Whatever. Just nobody had their feet up in there.
You
I'm
not
like,
wearing them, man.
With
You-
foot fungus and everything else.
yeah.
Cutting up
You
bare
probably,
feet,
you probably
toenails.
gave it to them. You never know.
Absolutely not, because my toes stay done. Shoot.
I know that.
That's maintenance right there.
Yeah.
Don't even try it though.
I got. You know what? I'm gonna start this this podcast off. How much do you think it costs to maintain you per week?
Per week? That's a good question. So I get my nails and toes done.
Yeah, like a normal week where you do stuff like that. Your hair.
Every 2 weeks.
How much?
Well, my hair I do myself. So,
Okay, let's say you. Well, okay, then we'll take that off your bill.
Yep. Hair
How much do you think it costs you to maintain you and your lifestyle for 1 week?
For 1 week? Just you talking about personally, like hair, makeup, nails? Well, the only thing that's really a reoccurring charge is my nails and feet. That's it. So I pay what, 25, 30 for a fill. My toes are about 30. So what, 60
Every 2 weeks.
every 2 weeks.
So it's only 20 a month.
How much do you think it costs to maintain you weekly?
Me, not much. $3 something like that.
Cause you
See,
know
okay, so like me, I smoke, I drink.
Oh, you talking about that shit?
Yeah, that's I'm literally
you talking
saying.
about food stuff too? Or you just talking about the
Well, let's say when you go out, how many times a week do you eat out?
Nah, I try to eat at home during the week.
How many times a week you eating out?
I don't know, man. I never sit down and calculate. Shit,
Oh, so you ain't never looked at your bank statement and seen Popeyes, McDonald's, Burger King?
I don't gotta see. I don't gotta go to my bank statement. No. I look dead there like, man, I'm at Popeyes right now. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying that's
I
what,
can't
that's what I'm
do
saying. Like, all right, like so I do my toes every 3 weeks. That ain't an account. But like when I cut you know what I'm saying, when the barber, that's $20. Like how much do you?
You went to it on $20 goddamn dollars. Shit, hook me up. My shit like 30.
Yeah, you do need to hook up.
My
Your shit
cousin.
little,
Yeah, I'm going out of town. I'm one look rough until Thursday.
your shit little right. Your shit
Good.
little.
I want to look rough. I want to look. Nah, man, fuck her.
You need to use
Hold on, man.
this
Hold
for
on,
men
man.
in a box.
Hold on, man.
Oh, my bad.
Hold
We
on,
ain't supposed to be
man.
saying names and shit.
Hold on, man. I'll put hands on you for my cousin.
Man, fuck him. Listen,
Wow.
I told Earl.
You
I
might need to
called.
talk to Earl with them grades popping through.
I called Earl 2 times. Earl stood me up both fucking
Oh,
times.
He ain't stand you
no,
up.
we don't
Yeah,
do
how you
that.
gonna tell me?
We don't
He
do that.
don't stand people. up.
Man, he
Not my
told
cousin.
he come out some.
Not
I'm
my
going to.
cousin.
He's like, I'm going to a friend. I'm gonna cut you for a friend. I said, all right, cool.
Not my cousin.
I go up there, I called
There's
him.
your cousin.
No.
I called him.
My cousin wouldn't do anything like
Man,
that.
whatever, man.
And everybody else is like, oh, my cousin would never.
But man,
My cousin such would never.
but I don't know, man. I can't even answer that. I've been.
That's the fucking question. Like you.
I'm saying I never sit down and really calculate. I just.
Okay,
do.
so I probably go in a week. I probably go out to eat probably twice a week. My cigarettes are like $8 a pack.
Your family or just yourself?
I'm just counting me.
Oh, okay.
But like I'll go out, I'll go before I go to work. I'll grab something. So, let's put $15 on each meal. I'm at 30. Cigarettes for a week. I'm at about.
You eat $15 by yourself and meals?
Just depends.
Jeez, that's like me and my son's meals out the damn.
It all depends, though.
Like if I just get 10 wings, that's $15.
Oh, that's a lot. But
10 wings is a lot because you motherfucking didn't
where
like
you going
to.
to?
Yeah, you only eat one in a box.
Right, you fucking chicken McNugget. Fuck you. How many tacos did you get last night?
3.
You got 3 tacos. I got 4. And I'm a lot more mad.
You got like some tacos or something.
Right. I got a lot more mad. She said she got 3. Like she's like, you
Hey,
eat
was that
10
place
wings?
good? That place was good.
3 is like the normal amount, like 3 tacos. That's kind of like a default. It's 3.
Nigga, I got 4 tacos.
Right.
What the default for?
And I didn't eat yesterday at all. That was just 4 tacos.
And that's why your ass was drunk and had the shit all down there. You had some queso, some chips, all that too, because I didn't even have all that. I just had my
Yeah, I had
tacos.
a share case.
Hey man, I ain't come. So why y'all talking about something last night?
First of all, because you never answered group text.
First of all, what's the point? I'm gonna answer it from at work.
I thought you said you was out last night.
When I told you that? What's
I
that?
could have sworn you just said that.
Screenshot me where I told you that.
You literally
Oh,
said
Lord.
that's why I went out last night. Oh, you wasn't out. You see your little country ass accent. I didn't hear what the hell
Don't
you
be-
said. I had to literally play it through my head. This is why I went out last night.
Man, what up, man? Woman.
I bet you was at work feeling some type of way, just jealous. Your friends are playing and you gotta be at work.
First of all, I don't know if y'all my friends or not. And second of all,
Wow. Oh, we ain't your friends, but you inviting us on a fucking boat party?
hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we ain't your friends though.
Hold
But
on.
you wanted to bring our friends, your friends on this boat.
Hey, you bring your
Don't start
friends,
with me.
I'll bring my
Don't
friends,
start
and we
with
be
me.
friends.
Don't start with me talking about we ain't friends, but bring your friends.
I didn't say we
I'm
weren't
invite my
friends. I
bring your
didn't.
friends
Hold
on
on.
the
I
boat.
did not say we weren't friends. That ain't what I said.
What did you just say then?
See, you just over here.
Now you keep it up, and your ass gonna have 3 missing seats on that goddamn boat and be trying to take off with it. We got 3 seats missing on the boat. We need to tread lightly.
So how much?
Sit your ass, man. I don't
Or what?
step on you like some shit. I don't tread like that. Step on what? Tread like
You
that.
will. You raise your foot up and see what happens. Your ass gonna end up on your back.
Anywho,
Whatever.
okay, round is over, motherfuckers.
Okay, my bad. So you said it's what?
I think my cigarettes. I'm at about 60 with that. 60.
Jesus, you need to quit.
Yeah, I do.
Get a
I
vape.
drink.
Why don't you get a vape?
I
Ain't no
used
reason
to.
to
I
be-
used to. You know.
I just did it last night.
But anyway, I think my weekly is I'm probably about 250. When I really think about it,
I'm up there. I don't know if I'm up there. I'm up there. I don't know if I'm that high. I might
How are
be.
y'all up there and as old as y'all is that y'all big?
The fuck that got to do with age?
like the
Because
shit
y'all
I-
ain't young out here trying to buy shirts and shit to go to the club or whatever. Y'all should be sitting at home minding y'all been buying.
At home, I'm a still dude. Fuck on. Fuck on.
Yeah, I was club last night.
First of all, let me put my business out there.
Okay, then you
Like,
can
no,
sit your ass at home.
Not,
Watch the murder she roll or something. Shit, Dr. Medicine.
Watch Dr. Seuss shit.
Hey,
Hey, man, trying to fuck with people.
Sit at home. I ain't sitting there fucking home, man. Fuck this motherfucker.
I hate you.
So,
I really do.
question. Here we go. We're going now. I know single, whatever.
What?
When you, I say I know y'all single, but when you do have a partner, do you get mad if y'all out somewhere and they get hit on?
I mean, nothing you can really do. It depends on if they're entertaining it.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm gonna say.
if they entertaining it, yeah, we got a problem. But I mean, how can you?
I mean,
You can't really avoid that.
But I'm
You're
saying,
not
like-
together like that all the time.
but I'm just saying, like, you out at a club and you out at a club, a dude asks your girl, can he buy her a drink?
And she should decline.
Shit.
If she don't decline, then
Is
what's
she
the problem?
now? Is she standing with Sean or is she at the bar by herself?
It doesn't
and he's
matter.
But that's what I'm saying. Because who gonna actually be ballsy enough to offer to buy her a drink while she's standing next to her dude?
But even if he is or not, so what I used to do,
Shit.
what I
You
used
want an
to,
ass whooping?
I've been that guy. I wasn't worried about a nigga, so yeah. Hey, Molly, can I buy you a drink? Oh, my man right here. Okay, I ain't asked that. Can I buy you a drink?
Oh no, absolutely.
I tell you what I used
No.
to do. Like if I'm out and let's say over there, let's say she's over there and she talked to a guy. I don't even say shit because I want to know how you act when I'm there and when I'm not there. Can you diffuse it or get the fuck out the way? Because I'm not with you all the time. You might have a girls' night, so I'm trying to figure out how you are in this setting without me even stepping in.
Exactly.
I don't even take it to offense when a man if he was to buy my woman a drink. I know where the fuck she comes home to. Thanks for saving me $6, nigga. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but that's a big value though.
But no, because you should be that comfortable with your partner too.
No, fuck that. Because first of all, if my partner out, if she needs a drink and she ain't got the money, I'll send her with some money. So I
didn't say
I
that.
get what you're saying, but to me it's a psychological to it. So for you, it really don't matter.
But so you but all right, who wants something that nobody else wants?
No, what you saying that's different than okay, you beautiful and let me buy you a drink. You say no, thank you, but I appreciate the gesture. But you talking about well, it's okay for somebody to buy her a drink.
I don't give a damn.
That's what I'm saying. That's totally two different things. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Back in the day, my people had their women out. My people was out and they girls had girls night and they'd come up to me like, "Hey son, give me a drink." Like that don't make sense to me. Why would you even go out hoping somebody buy you a drink or something like that?
Well, I ain't never been.
I'm not saying that, but I appreciate the saying, oh, you got a nice girl or they say out she's nice, but to just hey, I want to get you a drink. Because that open the door to something else. They want to talk to you. Now they want to sit here and harass you the whole night.
Because the dude paid our way into the bar last night, and they thought that just opened an opportunity for I'm about to be talking and follow y'all. Like,
see?
Absolutely not, sir.
Nah,
that was a nice gesture, but
kick the shit out of I need my money back.
We was like right at the door. He was like, "I got 5 for whoever coming in next, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
You paid it forward.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, then he was like, "Oh, you got your friend with you? I'm gonna pay for y'all too." But then we get through, and all of a sudden he's walking and talking. Y'all about to go get some drinks? This ain't fair.
But what was the reason not to talk to him?
Because that wasn't the type of dude that I would be interested in.
How do you know? You don't even know.
Look,
he probably had
it
that
goes
too,
past just that. Like, no, I was not attracted to him. What you say? Probably what? What you say? What are you?
I'm fucking with y'all. Sean, what you say, girls?
No, man.
But
like you said, though.
Rewind it back. What the hell you say? Because if I watch this back and I gotta come back here and knock your damn head off your shoulder, what you say?
No, what I'm saying is
No,
you're
what
right.
you say?
You
No,
walk
what
and
you
talk
say?
about what?
What you say?
I was going with what you said. Like, yeah, he's walking past and talking with y'all and getting
shit.
What you say?
Go with your story, man.
What did you say?
Man, go.
Anyway.
I'm gonna be circling back. I'm gonna have to watch it back. I'm gonna be spinning the watch back.
Shit. Yo, I missed this. I didn't even miss this.
But what?
But go ahead. You just say he
No,
walked behind you and
I'm
talking.
waiting for you to tell me what you said, or we can go to the next topic.
I think it's okay for you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind you. As long as I'm secure with my position.
It's not about
I'm
the
just-
Right. It don't
But I'm
have
just
to be
saying.
about securing your position. That's just disrespectful to your partner.
Shit.
You open up a lot of gateway. You open up a lot of doors. If you're okay for your partner, just go off. You don't get drinks from guys. You know how we think as guys, though.
And
That's what I understand about that.
But it's also if I don't know you can't handle yourself.
What they got to do with handling yourself?
What you mean? You got a drink. What the fuck is a drink?
You know what comes with that, though.
Nigga, no. Nigga, this ain't fucking 1994. I bought you to drink something, get an ass. No, this is not
You
that.
know guys want something when they offer drinks. You know that.
I think that's broke nigga mentality.
No, it's not. It's not.
I guess.
He's spending his money on something he ain't getting back in return. He's trying to get something back.
Shit, the nigga last night to get nothing back in return.
Yeah, but he tried, though. That's the point. He just went him and just walked off.
But what he did, he tried to get conversation. Once he seen that they wasn't going for conversation, he left.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But then it opened up a gate to something else.
But if she can't close the gate, that's on her.
So why open that gate?
Shit, some gates need to be open.
No. What kind of shit? Okay.
You already know a lot of dudes buy drinks and hopefully some in return. A conversation, a phone number, something.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to just say, okay, well, I'm fine with her getting drinks.
Okay.
No, that's you.
Because the dude gonna like, I'm finna hit you with some more. I hope she get drunk and she ready to willing than ready. What?
Like I said, it ain't me back there.
I guess, man. You must be too comfortable in your damn relationship.
Okay.
When is it okay to shit in front of your partner?
Never. I'm not sitting with nobody in no bathroom. That is my private time. I don't know why anybody would even think that that's cute.
You ain't never. You was on okay. You've been on vacation with dudes.
Yeah, and there's a bathroom door to shut. Why would you shit with somebody in the room with you?
Man, I'll shit while you brushing your teeth.
Oh, that's just disgusting. That's nasty.
Nasty
hell.
motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. I wish, nah.
I'm with on that. I have to. I need my private. Some things just private,
Yeah.
and that's some nasty shit.
So when is it okay to fart in front of a motherfucker then?
I'm
Since
Break loose.
what do you mean when a motherfucker break loose? So you can blow her whole ass chunk and fart and stake this motherfucker
If I
up.
sleep, I'm not finna get up to wake myself out my sleep to go somewhere else to go and then get back in the bed. Nah, it's gonna.
Have you done that before? Like you was on a date, you had, like
Had a fart?
and then you like went to a different room, farted, came back.
No. I really haven't had like gas like that around a dude on a date. I've never been in that situation.
You better hold it in. You're on the date.
Your stomach all bubbling and shit.
Hold it in. We're on the date.
I will say if I gotta like I'm first dating a dude and I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm not shitting at his house. I'm not going to shit at his house.
What if he wants you to spend the night?
What
you gonna do then?
You know what you
You
gonna
have to
say?
shit. You have to
Yo,
do it.
Hey, what I know to do, I'm going back to cut the goddamn
Water on?
Yeah, water on and shit.
Water on. Everybody know you move when you do it. And then try to
I tell my body, hey, here we fuck up now. It's like we in here washing our hands and shit.
So you just out here trying to force that ass. You out here forcing that shit out.
I was younger though, man. I ain't spent the night at somebody's house for so long.
With the spend the night bag?
Yeah, I ain't done
His
that.
thing like bag dusty. It's okay, mine is too.
I don't have those. I don't really spend the night at people's house because I don't know who's gonna come to your house.
Ooh, that's a good see. That's
So-
why I don't let nobody stay at my house. Cause you ain't about to pop back up.
No, yeah. So I never. It's been a while since I spent the night. I had this conversation a while, like months ago. Somebody like,
I'm gonna get another whore to get on the show with us.
what?
I feel so left out.
Another whore.
A former whore.
But I'm just saying though, how you always spent the night at somebody's house? I feel too conscious because I don't know who's running in and out your door.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I
Hey
really
man,
don't.
look, I had two fucked up fart stories. We'll come back to that. I was kicking with this chick for about 11 months. Had a whole garage door open. I come and go as I please. You know what I'm saying? I got fucked up. Was on the bike. She came and picked me up. We went to the crib. About 11 o'clock. It's about 9. About 9, I think. I hear the garage door open, but me and her in the bed. So who the fuck is it? Where is the garage door open from? I'm coming down the stairs with that thing, and this big 6 foot tall white boy coming up the stairs. I was like, "Who the fuck is you?" He said, "Who the fuck is you?" Yo, okay, we got some questions. I had to get up out that
So
thing.
who was he?
He was the husband.
How you didn't know that though?
Nigga, she had a brand new house built from the ground up.
Okay.
I've been kicking it with her for 11 months, like day in, day out.
What I'm saying is, they don't got no pictures on the wall or
She
nothing.
didn't have shit. I never knew she was married. And nigga, I even met her mom and didn't know she was married.
So eventually, you just ain't that. You just out there fucking. You ain't.
No, she was technically like my girl.
How if you ain't no kind of husband?
How the bitch didn't tell me she had a husband. Her lifestyle didn't say I have a husband.
I feel like within a month you would know, because like I talked to a dude for like a month, and I ended up like staying at his house one night. Like he had went out, and I ended up staying the night over there. We woke up the next morning, and it's a rock through his driver's side window. So I already knew, like, you ain't gotta tell me nothing else, because ain't nobody.
But think about this dude being
so you just over there getting your rocks off then, huh?
No, I wasn't. I stayed the night and woke up, and but my car wasn't touched.
But
Nothing
but here's the thing. I've been kicking the word for 11 months, day in and day out.
But
That's a goddamn lie, though.
Right.
How you gonna do it and miss a whole 6 foot husband?
Because the nigga was deported overseas. It wasn't like they was talking on a normal basis, or maybe when she was talking to him.
No, you mean not seeing each other on a normal basis.
Right.
He wasn't seeing her at all.
So what did he do? He had his army fatigue on himself?
Yeah, nigga had a whole army bag, all geared out. Shit. All I heard was some ruckus going upstairs.
I can't really scare somebody to have, because I be scared.
Man, I done pulled that thing out a couple times to get out of some situations.
Yeah, but you on some other shit. I can't stay at somebody else's house. I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is...
Especially people that left doors open.
Huh?
Especially people that left doors open with people, like not really knowing where they stand with somebody, and they feel like so. And I always ask you,
like that. Okay.
Yeah, when I'm talking to dudes, I'm like, do you got a girlfriend? No, do you got somebody that's assuming that they your girlfriend?
How long you talk to them before you ask them questions?
Oh, immediately.
I don't know about that one.
No, immediately, because you're not about to be entertained.
What's immediately? Because I told y'all to do something before, and y'all didn't do so. That's what I'm asking.
What? What are you saying? I told you that. No.
When I called you after sunset, you called me and asked me some questions. And I'm like, why y'all didn't do that night? You remember?
Well, that wasn't me. That was my friend.
Though.
Okay, but I ain't got nothing to do with what her, because at the same time.
Because you want to make sure she's good, though.
Right. But
and you older than her.
No, but this is the thing.
What?
If she's not looking for a relationship and she don't want to be with a dude like that, that's on her. If a dude is coming to me trying to get to know me and want to take me out and trying to start something, those are going to be very first out the gate conversation starters. This ain't you finna pay for my hair and nails to give a little bit of time and hang out, whatever. It ain't nothing like that.
That sound all good.
I know, but that ain't my business either.
It is. You know what? Because you called me.
You grown.
Yeah, but you called me.
What the fuck am I so lost at? What the fuck is y'all talking about?
Y'all
motherfuckers having a whole conversation like I'm not even nigga.
My friend.
Wait,
first of all, and Sean, let me tell you.
Is this the night I pulled up on y'all?
Yeah. But
so what the fuck happened?
My friend met a dude.
Sean,
let me tell you what Sean did though. Sean comes up, because they was talking. Sean comes up and said, make sure you asking the right amount of questions, and leaves. Like, who does? What the fuck you mean? Like,
he big brother the situation.
Right, but he said that, but I didn't know what he meant by it. So me being the person that I was, when she started talking to the dude, they laughed and cracking or whatever. It's not going anywhere. Like, she's already established, it's not going anywhere. It's just conversation, whatever. And I said, well, Sean said, I don't know how they were communicating, but I said, well, Sean said, make sure you ask the right amount of questions. She's like, well, what do you mean by that? I was like, I don't know. So I was, hey, Sean,
they called me. They called me later. Like, hey,
they called.
Yeah, come on, what's going on with him? I want to make sure he ain't no
serial
killer and all that shit. I'm like, so why you didn't vet? I'm like.
You want to know if he was a serial killer? He said, "Why we ain't vet him?"
Yeah.
Like, how you vet a serial killer? If you know he is serial killer.
If I knew he was a serial killer, you wouldn't be talking to him. Make it shit make sense.
Yeah, but he told us what the situation was.
When he told you? After you talked to me?
No, you told us what it was.
What was the situation?
Nothing.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Obligation.
All right, I don't even care about your story. Y'all keep y'all story y'all damn self.
Oh, you get
mad.
Yeah, a little bit.
We got secrets.
I'm sitting out here confused as hell. I'm like, what?
I don't even know
what was that?
Right. We ain't supposed to be saying names. If somebody watching, like, they talking about us.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I told him he was married.
Oh. Okay. Kind of cock blocked.
No.
I mean,
she asked me a couple days later, not that night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the storyline wasn't add up.
You heard what you said. I was telling her to say some shit, and then I walk off.
Yeah, he literally. It was so funny. It was like he just disappeared into the dark. He comes up like during the club. Make sure you ask him the right amount of questions. Boom, go. I was like, what the hell was that about? Like, is he a serial killer? Like, what's happening? happening.
That's when you should tug me then. You don't tug me a couple days later.
Look, no, because you ran. You was gone.
Man, I was sitting over there with y'all for a little bit.
Nah, you was gone.
I
You
was.
literally, hey,
I'll get my 10,000 steps in.
You sure the hell was. You sure the hell was. I ain't never seen nobody move around like that before.
Oh, hell no.
I ain't seen Sean in the same spot for about 30 seconds. He was
I
everywhere.
was up making the lick not kick in. I was out of money. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, we
They had no ATM in there. I'm
They
like,
didn't.
man.
Nah, because I think you got somebody to get us drinks. Because you like, you ain't got no ATM. Oh, spot the
No. He got y'all some drinks.
Did he?
Yeah, because he paid y'all way in. So I told him that I would give him the money back later.
Mm-hmm.
Then he saw your girls. They like, man, don't worry about the money. And then I was like, all right, let me get some drinks and shit. So he like got the money back and he took y'all over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah, go ahead.
And Jay pulled up late. 5 hours late, gonna try to get mad.
I wasn't late.
I think she probably had
No.
shit. That's why she left.
Yeah.
That's why you
goddamn fruit I ate off that little.
That's what I said. Motherfucker started off bubbling and shit.
Eating mangoes, all
Yeah,
kinds of
she
shit.
had that. I need to go
Cause I
home.
don't care what type of party it is. If I see a table full of food, that's where I'm going first. I don't care.
Yeah,
If
that
it's
I need
bar,
to. I need to go home face, Jay. You just saw. I'm like, damn.
I'm going to the food first.
So this motherfucker
That
had down syndrome.
motherfucker actually was jumping though.
Yeah.
Besides the cash part, I didn't like that. Cause like a lot of motherfuckers don't carry cash like that.
No, they don't. That was like last night when I went to a bar. It was like cash to get in, cash at the bar, and everything. And it
What
was
was
like after dark. And I was like, what?
Y'all went to After Dark?
Yeah.
Was it cute up popping?
Was it here? No, it wasn't.
You get on?
It wasn't. But that's what also that situation unfolded was then I was like, I gotta get the hell out of here. Once that situation unfolded, I was like, whoop, time to go.
I'm surprised you like
So you
fuck
get
that
on?
situation.
You know what? I'm not wasting my energy.
Okay.
It's one of them things, you know, it is what it is, and I feel like when you get some information, you just take it and then
Okay,
just
cool.
ain't no
What's the
reason for me to
ratio?
address
Yeah,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
Man,
He said,
I
put that
said it's
pussy
good-
on me.
I said it's a good conversation right there.
But all right, I'm gonna go into a different. If you were going to church, or if you were in some kind of spirituality or whatever you do, would you be okay if your partner was not involved with it with you?
I'm okay with it because you got to find your own happiness.
Exactly.
No matter you're in a relationship or not. We can believe in different things, but we got to have a common ground to be together.
Yeah.
So, like my auntie and her husband,
Your
like,
uncle?
I don't know about that. But listen, she go to church, he don't, and it works for them. They've been together. What's my oldest? He about 40 something. So they've been together close to 50 years. So I can't, because you try to, put everything, your belief into one person. It don't work. Because 9 to 10, the relationship get boring because we do the same thing and it get redundant and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to go to church, that's fine. But don't push me to the shit. Go get the word.
I feel like if it's, what is it, an atheist? Is that what it is? If it was somebody like an atheist, then yeah, you can't be bringing in no satanic.
No, you ain't bringing no
like
negativity.
Yeah, you bring some satanic shit or something like that, then.
But what if you believe God, but you don't just bring all that shit up? Just
That's fine. Like if you're just like I dated somebody who just was like, you know what? Like I grew up like that. I just don't have those beliefs, and I was like, that's fine. I have mine, you have yours. That's just respect me.
Well, what the hell you gonna say when we pray?
It is what it is. You pray in silence. You don't need nobody else to pray.
No, I'm just saying when you bless the food.
You bless your own food.
Hey, I'm.
Well, just like in school, we used to say pledge of allegiance and stuff.
No, I'm saying like I'm.
And everybody didn't believe in that.
But I sit across the table with one of my best friends, and we go out and we laugh and cackling. The food come. I start dining in, and she.
Yeah.
And I just let her go about her business. I'm being quiet while I'm eating, and she bless her
You
food.
probably loud in the motherfucker.
No, I'm not. Look, by the time that food come, I'll be hungry. I'm eating. Shoot, so shut up.
So what you believe?
I believe certain things you should do. You should try to do with your partner.
Like what?
Like if you know what I'm saying, if y'all both if she's.
Not saying if you try to lose weight or something, I believe we do that together, but
Right, yeah, but what I'm saying, like, okay, like, it's like, let's say she's going to church, and you know what I'm saying, she's trying to get, her blessings and get all this. I think that's something you should try together as a couple.
No, because her belief might be not be your belief.
Well,
for instance,
I can already tell you in my situation, she's Catholic. They like even before we got married, they're like, "Well, are you gonna convert to Catholic?" I'm like, "Hell no, I'm not."
But you been going to church and stuff with?
No, I don't go to the Catholic church. Hold on, mine don't go to church at all.
Make it make sense.
No, all right. If she was going to church, maybe I would try.
Oh my goddamn hearing like motherfucker. Oh.
You may argue you gonna say she's Catholic, but I don't go to church. But you
well, she is Catholic. She don't
turn the camera on.
She don't go to her ass to church either. You act like it's the whole house ain't in church.
Look at you, made Sean to come up out his seat. Turn the camera on.
Oh shit, man!
The hell you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, we supposed to be.
But
we ain't did none of that shit.
Now you gotta know the whole story. Shit, I said if she was going to church, I might try. We didn't say going to be a Catholic church.
Okay, what's she going to church when you first met her?
No.
Then what kind of
Shit, she was grown up Catholic, baptized Catholic, shit.
So she just.
So she didn't even brought it up. Shit, she
Right.
don't preach none of that stuff no more.
Yeah.
I just said, shit. Motherfucker told me they were Catholic.
You just said we supposed to be one and do stuff.
Hey,
y'all ain't did none of that shit.
Hey, I did tell her when I'm ready to get right again, we're gonna go to church. I did say that. When I get right again, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I ain't right.
And ain't Catholics not supposed to take birth control too?
No. Don't worry about that now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I shoot at the club.
Exactly.
They send mine.
Catholics ain't supposed to take birth control.
They send mine. Like,
No, they don't believe in that shit.
oh man. I'm trying to understand your argument. You like, man,
That was just a topic. It was just a topic.
No, you like y'all supposed to do stuff together.
I feel like you should be involved. You should be going to church with her.
That was you started out. Hey, I said she going to
She Catholic and I ain't never been to church with her ass.
You gotta get to a Bible. Y'all supposed to do stuff together.
My very first time going to the Catholic church, I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on, and I was lost.
But I ain't going to the park.
Hey, so fuck y'all. I didn't know whether to sit, stand, kneel. These motherfuckers kept standing up, kneeling. I didn't know if I was supposed to do it with them. I was lost. So I'm just like, I'm like, hey, I'm not Catholic. Am I supposed to do this? They came around with the cracker. I didn't know what to do with their cracker. I'm like, they're like, I was like, I'm not Catholic. He's like, oh, okay. He just passed me up. Like, I guess I wasn't getting the body of Jesus today.
No, you're not. Sean, you with us?
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know what going on, man.
You know what's going on.
He lost me.
That motherfucker has some good advice and shit. Hey man, you gotta do this way. But I don't do none of that shit. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, but you act like, if she was to go to church, I'll probably go with her.
You gotta drop her ass off. You know what? I gotta go home with the kids.
Right, it's too early. It's too early. He's trying.
Little Pope, I said hi. Benedict, I said, what's up? I'm going home though.
Benedict.
Oh man, shit, man.
It's Benedict. After church.
Oh, this motherfucker right here, boy. Oh yeah, man, my head hurt, man. This motherfucker.
How can you tell your body's getting older?
Oh shit. I went out.
When she started shitting in front of her boyfriend.
I can't hold it. No, let me tell you. So, like 3 weeks ago, I went out to just like do like pick up the yard, like clean it up or whatever. Because I was having like landscaping people come out, and I'm like picking up stick. Well, I helped my brother like do his nursery, and then I went home, took a nap, got up, went immediately outside to pick up leaves and like sticks and stuff like that out the yard. Went back inside, sat down, nothing. Woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning Sunday, back gone. Like, I'm talking about my whole back hurting, the whole front hurting, all that.
Where's the little homie at?
Who?
Your son.
He was helping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was helping. But so, like, I get up, next you know I'm at Ortho Stack.
I shouldn't let
it go. You
right.
let it go.
I didn't say that.
Hey,
but I went to
Ortho. You know, Sean was talking shit earlier. What was the joke you said, Sean?
I thought, well, y'all, you gonna throw that
What was the joke?
Yeah, what was the joke, Sean?
Remember.
What was the joke, Sean?
There's no reason to bring it up if you you ain't gonna tell me what he said.
What was the joke, Sean? Sean know the joke.
I didn't cry so
Why
hard.
you didn't
I forgot, but I didn't just cry. So hard.
Jay, what was the joke?
But you say you went to the orthopedic and what?
I went to orthostat and I had strained like my back and
By
like
picking up
my
bleeding?
abdomen. Yeah, because I went out and I didn't stretch or anything. Well, she was just like, you basically just didn't stretch or you didn't warm your body up. You went out on a cold body and you did too much. And I was like, from picking up sticks? Like, are you serious? And I was on like prednisone, muscle relaxers, all kind of shit. All from
picking up
being
the
out.
goddamn thing?
Yes. But she said it was because I went out on a cold body. Like, I wasn't warm, nothing was stretched. Like, and I just went out and started doing stuff. And she was like, so if you go to the gym, you need to make sure that you stretching, you doing all this and that. Like, you actually warming your body up. Like, you can't just go in the gym and just get to work.
I tell you, I noticed something once I got old. You used to be able to hold your piss for 2 days. Shit.
I can't. I've never been able to hold my
Well, when you was a lot younger, you could hold that piss a lot longer.
What are you, Paul Wills?
Shit.
Right, I can't do it. If I got to go, I gotta go.
Shit.
I get the first inkling of I gotta go, and I'm getting up to go because it ain't gonna be no.
You ever peed on somebody?
You
ever peed on somebody?
No. Why would I?
Why would y'all? You ever peed on somebody?
Hell no.
You ever giving people golden showers?
You ain't never peed on nobody.
No.
You gotta look at normal shit.
I'm not. It's, you know, if we in the shower, you taking up all that hot water, I'm gonna piss on the back of your leg. Just letting you know.
No.
Wait, but at least y'all doing something together.
You know what, Sean? 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck you.
He said at least y'all doing something together.
Oh man, that'll be crazy.
I'm just,
At least y'all doing something.
I know I ain't the only motherfucker in the piss on somebody.
Yeah, you in this group, yes. Yes, you have. In this group, you about the only one.
You don't want this inkling in here, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't the only motherfucker in the
You
piss
know
on
what?
somebody.
After you woke up, I'm glad you finally woke your ass up and decided to join
Fuck him,
us.
he can take his ass back to sleep.
I'm glad to come outside looking at sleep.
Oh man, that'll be hurting today,
Looking
man.
like he about to get his feelings
Hey,
hurt.
sorry, y'all, man. They got me hurt, man. I apologize for not looking at the camera. man.
DeAndre said, "What's up, Tarita
Younger too.
Chapman?"
Oh,
They got me hurt, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry, man. I'm hurting. Oh shit, man.
Whatever.
You know what? Fuck you.
What you gonna say?
No, this is Star Wars we're watching.
Oh.
Hey, what's the topic, man? Cause man, y'all got me hurting over here,
No,
man.
fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
His feelings hurt now. Yeah, you found something.
How?
to do
Oh
together, now
no!
he's
How
mad.
can you tell your body old? With your old ass.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna.
Get up in his knees and back popping and shit.
No, I ain't down with that picking up leaves and stuff. But
I can tell.
I went.
You get a house and it'll be different.
Well,
Get a house and it'll be
I don't want a house. I
different.
want
You
a
got
condo.
maintenance. You got maintenance over.
That's why I want
Exactly,
a
your
condo.
lazy ass.
it's not that. I
You
just
don't
want
want
to
to
make
mow no
mine.
grass, nothing like that.
I did it when I was younger. It's just as you get older. So there was a report out like when you get older, especially people that's 55, they normally sell their house. They normally sell. You there before maybe you could pick up a leaf and almost goddamn die.
Look, I went out on a cold body. It ain't gonna happen again.
Goddamn cold.
Cold body.
Yeah. She went out on rigor mortis body. You know, I'm gonna die.
Don't say that. My neighbor died Monday, y'all.
Okay, I'm saying.
Oh,
That was crazy.
Oh,
Sorry,
you
you
weren't picking
said
up no
rigor
leaves?
mortis. Nah, he
Oh,
wasn't.
okay. Yeah, but
did you find him or who found him?
His wife did, and I could hear his daughter like screaming and crying and all. It was I've never seen something like that before, and I knew what happened because like the ambulance put the gurney back in empty, and I was like, damn. Like you can just tell, I was like, man, you seen the corner coming. Like I've never seen anything like play out like that. So to just be sitting in the window, like, God damn, like this is really happening.
that let me know you nose in the motherfucker too. But
My desk is stand up and it's right there at the window, so I literally got an eye shot right out to see everything.
But anyways, I fell and hit my knee, and it took some weeks to heal. I'm like, oh man, I must be getting old. So it was.
You fell? How you fall?
I just fell.
How you fall?
I don't remember. But
He ain't telling us the story about
Right.
the Camaro either, so we just getting.
Right.
I
I
did
was gonna
too.
say a plastic piece fell
It is
off.
I didn't say it fell off.
Piece just fall
I
off.
didn't say it fall off.
So what, you ran into something?
No, it's just like when it drop the top. It's like
No, nigga, we're talking about the mirror. What, how's the mirror?
I ain't say shit about the mirror.
You
We
did
was
say
talking
Oh, it's a mirror missing too?
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Wow.
Yeah, but
what happened to the mirror?
we was talking about getting old though.
No, we ain't talking about that. What happened to the mirror?
When you get older,
Doing
you can't-
something together and the mirror got knocked off?
Nah, they went.
What happened?
I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
All I know is I got home and the mirror was hanging, so I went and got it fixed.
Right.
What? That's
A
what happened.
mirror just gonna be hanging off a Camaro.
I don't really remember what happened.
Right. And a plastic.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe.
You just be forgetting what happened. Yeah, the piece just fell off. That's
I don't know if it was you came and did it or not. You know what
I
I'm
ain't got no reason to.
saying? Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Cause I'm gonna knock on your door. It ain't finna be no damages to no vehicle. I'm past that age.
Man, all I got
You gonna smell my perfume.
yeah, but all I gotta do is drop some leaves and then it's gonna be just drop some leaves on this motherfucker.
2 sticks and she done.
You know
She's
what?
gonna ortho what after this ass.
You're so stupid.
I know.
I went out on a cold body.
She said when she come to whoop your ass, she gonna stretch her.
Right out in the parking lot. You know
No,
what?
her Chris, they drop some leaves on this motherfucker. Watch. You know what?
Do your friends
You got some
play?
feathers on in here?
Do your friends play part of your growth?
Do they play in the park?
Supposed to be.
Absolutely. Your tribe gotta be strong around you. And they also could be responsible for holding you back too.
Yeah.
And not checking your ass and being accountable. So it's around you to kind of look at that circle around you, make sure you got the right people around you, and kind of pick them up.
So you tell me your friends hold you accountable?
Absolutely. The ones that I have now, absolutely.
Hold you accountable for what? For picking up
Everything.
leaves and shit? Because I don't think they hold you accountable. You like you the
Look,
strongest out the
them
crew.
same friends when that happened was like, you need to sit your ass down and stay up out the gym.
Who the
like
strongest
you
out?
trying to do? Who's the what?
You seem like you're the strongest out the crew.
We all have our strengths individually.
You know.
We all have, because everybody got their things.
But
Everybody
but
has
every
their.
squad got an alpha in it.
There's no alpha. We all alphas. Because everybody has different strengths.
Everybody not an alpha.
Yeah, they are. In my tribe, they are. Now, it wasn't, no
Wonder
alphas.
Woman.
It wasn't no alphas in my former crew. I was an alpha. But
You just
it
said
wasn't in
you
my
said
former
one none though. You just said one none, so that means
No.
you weren't one neither.
No, I was.
You try to be.
Always.
Try to be.
Always. Because I was the one checking people and people's feelings was getting hurt, but I was calling them out on their shit, which is why I had to thin that circle out. So,
Hey man,
we
you
just gonna
gonna
leave it at that.
quit poking that goddamn stick over here. Keep your stick on your
I
goddamn
ain't poking
side.
no- I'm not
Right.
poking no
I
stick.
got your shit. Don't poke
Look,
those sticks.
motherfucker got my number. If you got a problem, call me, text me,
I don't think
all
it-
that.
Nobody got no problem with you. Hey, well,
Oh,
go
they
ahead.
do. They do.
Well, go ahead.
Trust me.
No.
What you think?
They're like, never poke the stick. Yeah,
Right,
I got to do this.
right, right.
You gotta have to do
Just
this.
poking the nigga and shit.
I look at problem.
Oh, shit.
Stop it.
I think your
that.
friend. I think your friends play a big part of your growth.
They absolutely do.
Either they help, like, you know, let's say you are an accountant. You know, I should come to you as you being my homeboy. So you
Sean?
can be my accountant.
I would
Sean?
never let Sean do my taxes.
He does insurance.
I do insurance too. I would never trust Sean.
You don't do shit but say, hey, what's your problem, and then hang up.
Absolutely not. What kind of insurance do you do?
We talk off camera and stuff.
Because I've
But
done
anyway,
both.
I'm just saying. I just think like my dude Josh. He owns his own detail company, so I get my car detailed from him. Like, because I want to help him build his brand. I think that's
Yeah, you should support your friends' businesses and not ask for a damn discount.
I know.
But you hold them accountable for the bullshit and all of that shit.
Right.
Yeah, because you niggas show will miss your
Falling
appointment
short.
on you, at least on me.
What?
I was calling him out.
Oh, okay.
I said nigga missed my appointment.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I hold
Okay, back to the
my
next
people accountable. That's why I don't have a lot, because
You get in their ass.
I'm very. I can't really say.
Blunt to the point. Yeah,
I-
rude.
I ain't rude. I just
No
call you out on
sugarcoating.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't sugarcoat. I can't.
And you shouldn't.
I can't help with shit because I want nobody sugarcoat with me.
Exactly. And that's how it should be. But
Hey,
people don't like that tough love. They don't like that real shit you get in their face. They want to be like,
well,
you don't need this.
You know what? I want
Yeah.
everybody at this table then put their motherfucking hands down and remember that shit. Because then that tough love We've had us 9 episodes. We're missing motherfuckers. So keep that same energy.
Come on, talking wild.
Hands down.
Hold on.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. No, hell no. I'll end this shit. No, we ain't going there.
You ain't nothing. I'm over there flipping him out his damn shit.
All right, we ain't flipping. Nobody had no goddamn chin.
Motherfucking time, man.
No, we ain't even going there. Shut the hell up.
You just around the corner.
See, this is
right after the fight.
Shut your ass up. Goddamn, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Don't stand in the corner.
Shit. You understand? Shut the fuck up. Shit.
Don't stand in the corner.
Motherfucker.
Look at him.
I said what we needed to be said. The conversation was over.
Don't stand in the corner.
And we
Draw a circle on the wall, make him put his nose in the corner.
shit, hold some phone books.
Now we gonna do that together. Togetherness. Accountability.
All right,
We did it together.
I got something fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, not fucked up. Do you think we've been programmed as black people to like fear other black people?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Well, we do
I
for
don't
each
fear.
other.
Oh,
Okay.
we fear each other, but I don't think that it was just like natural, like, oh, you should fear
Yeah,
that.
You don't feel like okay.
You know people that made it before and they will not pull other people out because they fear that they're gonna do good as them or better than them.
Ooh, no, that's
True. That's very true.
You know people.
I ain't experienced that shit.
So you ain't never met a brother or a sister that make money, got the nose up. You ask, hey, you know what I'm saying? What you done to do all this? They don't give no.
Mm-mm.
There's a lot of people like that.
That's sad.
Or you have been on a job
But
where
I
a
feel
supervisor was black and they overabused their power. None of that.
I don't look out for black
Because
people.
actually, the supervisor that was over my job, like, took me under her wing and watched out for me. So, and kind of got me to the,
I had a situation with a manager. Me and him was so cool, but he was so worried about me taking his position
oh no.
that I had a better education, and now I'm in the position of actually knowing everything he knows. So he felt intimidated from me. He got me fired.
I even had an older woman who was like in her 60s, and I remember them like telling her that she needed to train me, and the manager at the time made it seem like, you just don't want it. She was like, no, like she can have all my knowledge, like I don't care. I'm just not gonna push this all off on her until she's actually grasped it and knows it. Because then if I like train her, throw her out there, and she's making mistakes, then it's gonna be my fault.
So this is where I capped this concept. This is where this shit came from. The motherfucker said like black people are the black. I don't know if he was just talking about. Well, he said black people. He said black people are the only race that look at each other as like it's aggression automatically.
That's true.
Like when you in a club, think about you not in our city. Let's put you in Dallas or Houston. You in a club with nothing but nickels. You be like, okay, well, let me make sure everything's shaking good. You gonna look around, you gonna know where the exit's at. But let's go.
I look for exits.
But let's go to a club in Austin, Texas, and there's nothing but rowdy cowboys. We just feel like.
Nah, I feel more uncomfortable there.
Let's just say Blue School Boogie motherfuckers, whatever. You don't like that because it made perfect sense what it said. It was like okay.
No, you're right because you know what I do now. Like if I go anywhere, I go speak to every let's say Southview. So I go in Southview. I go speak to everybody in the bar. Just say how you doing or something like that because it don't take much, and then we will look at each other and don't say nothing but mean mug each other and stuff like that.
Like I hate to go in a club where you see nothing but motherfuckers just standing around.
Yeah, just looking at you and stuff.
Right, like.
Yeah.
But then I also I got to this. I just told my little cousin like, you spent $1,000 on a pair of jeans, $2,000 on a pair of shoes for another nigga to look at you. Like you did, you got dressed for a nigga.
What kind of jeans is it?
Man, he had bought some ball mains or some shit. Yeah,
I know.
ball mains. The t-shirt was like $800.
Mayweather wear that stuff.
But I was literally like, like nigga, you got dressed to for. He went to All-Star Week in Cleveland, but he went with like 4 other dudes. I'm like, nigga, like, okay, it's All-Star Weekend, so it's gonna be chicks there. You a young dude. But you getting dressed for these other niggas. You got literally dressed for other niggas.
He got his own place and stuff for buying stuff like that?
Nope. There's a bunch of dudes I know that want to dress, get new Jordans, and don't got no damn car or no place to live.
That's me.
You want to buy some Jordans and ain't got no car or no place to live?
I said that's me. I don't even,
No, you wear Clarks. What are the things? Them Clarks.
Yeah, them Clark.
Some fucking Clarks. And drive Camaros.
First of all, what's wrong with Clark?
Whatever. Them grandpa shoes, but
Them
I
no
digress.
goddamn grandpa shoes.
I digress. So what?
Them things cost money like crazy.
What they cost?
Some of them cost like $250.
Clarks.
Look them up.
My granddaddy got some.
No, your granddaddy got none of these.
He do.
Your granddaddy got some penny loafers.
He don't. I'm gonna take a picture of my papa's
with a penny in from 1882.
Clarks. I'm gonna take it. This girl, they comfortable.
I want more than Clarks, girl. I wear all kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you are like, every time you saw me, I wear just Clarks.
Is anybody planning on going to that sneaker con here with Snacks?
Wait, it's coming here?
Yeah, he's doing it one here.
Weird. Wait, is it like an official sneaker con or is it?
Well,
like
he's doing like a buy, sell, trade.
Nah, I'm good. I need to go to an official sneaker con.
Well,
Not some made up shit.
What, you gonna give me some?
What?
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Size 9. But anyway, yeah.
See what? Well, hold on. You can go support. That's something in the city. Maybe it might actually pop.
Mm-mm. Ain't nobody have anything I want in Fort Wayne. Not
Right. Size 9.
You don't know.
Because first of all, because the advertisement is going to be limited, I already know. So it ain't like people from everywhere are coming. Like when they went to Cleveland, like everybody was flying in. So it was like you had access to like exclusive, tables. Like we was in like a convention center. Right. So it was just like wall to wall. Was it expensive? So yeah.
Okay, size 9. But listen,
So not to say that I wouldn't support, but I'm just like the same shoes that are like people go get access to the same damn shoes that's released in Glenbrook. Like if it gets out to like Chicago, Ohio, people are coming from all over.
Yeah, but why y'all spend so much on a shoe though? I don't get it.
The most
because you wear Clarks. But anyways, I digress.
If I win a raffle like every blue fucking moon, no matter how many motherfucking times I put my name in. So if it's a raffle, I'll pay the $220. I have no problem paying the $220. If it's on resale, my top dollar I'm spending for my person is $350.
God damn.
They cost it.
I go through shoes like crazy. You ever wore a shoe and you just thought you just been on concrete all night, you get home and like a dirt print. You're like, where'd that come from? Yeah.
Man, I have so many fucking pairs of shoes.
Me too.
I go through sold a bunch of them too.
I go through a lot of shoes. I'm not spending $300-400 on those shoes.
Okay, like I bought these Levi J's. I bought 3 pairs of them, right? I got them for $220 a piece. When I ended up selling, I got one in the box I ain't wore yet, one that I wore, and I ended up selling one. I bought it for $220. I ended up selling it back for like $840.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy them and resell them, okay, that's different.
I'm just saying. So certain shoes.
But you know what? When people get them as collectors, though, and they don't wear them, like they don't even realize like they just disintegrate. Like, cause my brother is like that. Like he's like, "Yo, why you wearing your shoes?" I'm like, "You don't wear them.
They will.
They're gonna fall apart. They're going to
come
fall
off
apart.
and all that.
Yeah, they're just gonna fall apart."
I've been trying to find these. Griffey's, but they came out with a Jackie Robinson pair of Griffey's.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to find them for about.
How the hell we get on shoes any goddamn way?
Yeah, it's all about a little sneaker con thing. Yeah. I am gonna go support them.
Just tell me what it's like, and I might.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah. What is it supposed to be?
I ain't going.
Damn.
I'm gonna say my shoes normally don't cost. I normally get my shoes on sale. To be honest with you, I'm not really into that high end. When I was younger, I did. When I was very young, in my 20s,
I feel like Jordans is like a different. Like it's one of them things. Like you're either into it or you're just not.
Like I wear Jordans, but I wear like designer Jordans.
Yeah.
The fuck you,
The only pair of Jordans that I have that aren't like a basketball, like retro or something like that is like just some workout Jordans, like just some little throw-ons.
No, man, it's been $200-300.
I got a couple different ones though, but.
So I know because you took a picture and some goddamn Jordans.
There you go.
Where's it gonna be at?
June 11th.
Oh, she out of town.
Oh, I'm out of town.
Oh yeah, Spiece Fieldhouse.
Oh, so it's gonna be pretty big then.
And then 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. buy sell trade.
How the fuck we just cut off the podcast?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm literally. We still talking to motherfuckers about shit we can do in the city. But I think I'm gonna go support it.
Yeah, you have to let me know.
Let you know before you gonna be out of
And
town.
people really do
Where
not
you going?
trade.
Where you going for your?
I'm like I'm gonna announce to every.
Marco, shit.
Not people.
She going to Marco?
I do not tell people my business like that. I will just not be here for my birthday festivities. I will be gone.
Okay. Well, let's get back. Let's get another topic going on.
Oh, shit.
Does having a lot of money change people's character? I believe if you, if you came from money, that you know what I'm saying. I don't think it changes your character because that's all you ever know.
Yeah, but you.
But I'm saying this is all you ever know. So how the fuck you can't change? This is all you ever know.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
But I have seen, you know what I'm saying, broke motherfuckers get a good job, start getting money, and they change their whole persona.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to, depending on what you're doing. I mean, like he can't, for instance.
I can't what?
I'm just saying, like your clients, if you pull up in a hoopty trying to sell them insurance, they're gonna be like, what the hell, like,
But see,
or dress crazy, they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna buy nothing.
but the one
from
that
you
was
dressed
training me was like, I probably need to get rid of. Well, when I had my old Camaro, was like, you probably need to get rid of this because they're gonna feel like you. I make too much or something. She was telling me.
What? Nah.
I know. I'm not gonna get rid of it.
I feel like you need to be dressed, professionally so I can take you seriously. But if you come to my door in some jeans and t-shirt trying to sell me insurance, I'm like, what? No, that's okay. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Like, you're not knowledgeable. You ain't been in a business long enough for me to, like, trust you with something like that. But it just depends.
I don't think that just because you get money, you have to change exactly.
You don't, but if some people get bougie, some people feel like
Right.
they're better than everybody else.
I mean,
We had
crab legs are boiled like 3 or 4 times a week.
We had a situation the other day.
Booty cat gonna stink.
No, it ain't.
We had a situation the
It
other
could
day.
never.
We were somewhere and
You know how that damn seafood is?
No, it
Gonna
could
stink.
never. It could
Yes,
never. That could never happen. I'm sorry.
we're talking about.
Well, you eat the wrong shit? Yeah.
I know that, but I would never.
But anyways, we were somewhere and the guy
I'm talking
pulled
about-
up and he owned stuff and he just come up with a nasty ass attitude all the
I
time.
know he. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people fear him because of who he is and stuff like
I
that.
know what you're talking about.
You probably don't know.
Yeah, we had this conversation.
Oh, okay.
It might have been drunk, but we had a conversation.
Yeah, so
People fear him?
because I ain't seen you since.
Yes, we had this conversation. I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, I'm like, that's crazy to me. I'm like, man, because you make so much money or whatever. Money is good, but money changes some people's personality. I don't understand why, but it does.
Because motherfuckers feel like they better. Like this, like I love to see people's success, but then you have those people that like want to shove their success down your throat.
Right.
And then like, is this like success? Or are you just trying to like glorify this life that you really don't have?
But they say money bring out the worst in some people, though.
Give me a whole bunch of money. Let me figure it out.
Right. Let me find out for myself when I pull up in my G-Wagon and then.
But see, I was reading one dude's like, people without money glorify money, but when you get it, it's not a big deal like that.
Okay, you never.
It's always the people that try to want this type of
You
instead
never
of trying to find your happiness. But most people feel like they find their happiness when it comes with money. So I've asked the person the other day. I said, "What will make you happy? A man with money?" But that don't actually make you happy. It just you reach a goal, but you still a lot of times
you feel accomplished when like you succeed. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get a promotion at work. Like, that's what I think really makes you happy. When you set a goal, you finally get there.
That's what it is.
Whether it was 10 pounds, whether it was to stop smoking, whatever the case may be.
It's not always about money, but people make money and your happiness together. And it's really not. It's like you set a goal.
I think that it's always fucked up when you don't have money, because then that's all you can think about.
Yeah, but even if you at a time where you're comfortable, but you all want to be better though. So, like with me,
some motherfuckers get to that point where just being comfortable is just good enough.
Right. So I'm comfortable, but I still want to be better. But it's not about the money; it's about my time.
Yeah.
Right. Like if it's a beautiful day out, now I gotta go make this money instead of enjoying the beautiful day. So it's like I want to get to a point where I substitute my, my time, my money for time.
You know what? I was just working with this. She's at LPN. you know what? She quit her job and went and did her passion. She just cooks now.
Yeah.
All she does is cook and make the sauces, and so you quit. Like she made good money. She was an LPN.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, you know what? This is not what I'm not feeling this no more. You know, I'm gonna work PRN as I want to, and she made herself her own boss. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That's when I think. That's when you get happy. When you make yourself. When you are complete in control of yourself. When you ain't gotta go punch nobody clocks besides yours. So whatever you feel like is a priority, that's when I feel like that's true happiness.
So is that money or time though? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? I think it's time.
Time.
Money.
Easy. Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the time is the only thing you can't ever buy.
Yeah, you can't buy that. And you can't buy happiness. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But
No. Speak for yourself.
so you can buy
Speak for
happiness.
yourself.
So money
Give me
makes.
some money, and I'm gonna be buying some stuff and eating some food and traveling and doing a couple things.
Yeah, but over time you get used to that.
Nah.
Yeah, you
It's,
will.
it's too many destinations. I don't never
Right.
get used
Look,
to
that's
it.
It is too many definitions. Just like
Like,
that.
I'm gonna go to Dubai 50,000 times.
Just
and
like
buy
that.
something new
Just like
every
that
time.
couple retire and then they now they stay on a cruise ship.
Yeah, I think that would be weird though.
What to stay on a cruise ship?
Yeah,
Well, so it's a couple. They
I thought it was dope though.
They used to stay in Seattle, so they calculate where it's cheaper to stay on a cruise ship. So what they do is stay on a cruise ship and travel the world.
24/7.
Yeah. So they ain't got no utility and none of that. They just it costs them like $3,000 a month to be on a cruise ship.
And
Now they
you
say,
eat as much
yeah.
as you want.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I feel like I would get bored of that though.
I would
But
get
when
bored.
it's just like, but see, you're not just getting off at different destinations. You stuck on that damn ship for like I remember we had like when we did our cruise, we had like 2 days and we was just out on the sea. Like you got to be on the boat. That's when I would get done with it. Like I don't want to be on a damn boat.
everything you do gonna be bored. Like you just said, you some money, you're gonna be doing some seafood and all that. Yeah, over time you get bored with
I
that.
would buy me a goddamn helicopter
Damn
and I'll fly and come back to that boat as I choose.
Yeah, you know, and I'm out.
Have me a landing pad.
They probably can do that too.
I was.
I think they probably switch.
But I thought that was actually dope. Because think about it, these motherfuckers just live and chill on a ship all goddamn.
And they see a lot of beautiful places all the time.
And they.
I don't know.
But think about it. Oh, when people on vacation, they're normally happy. So you meet a lot of good people. The food would probably get tiring after a while because you're eating the same shit.
That's what I just said. Everything you do, like I said, have a lot of money. You get tired of that.
But I'm saying the reason why that would be tiring because you
Eating
stuck.
the same food and you're stuck on the
But
boat.
I
You already
think-
did everything.
I don't know if they switch every month or not. I ain't really read it. I think they can get off this boat
Go
and
to
then
a
take
different boat.
it's like here go
But shit, it's
3,000.
only so many cruise ships.
Right, Royal Caribbean. What's the other one that they call the Walmart of the Sea?
Well, Norwegian.
Not Norwegian.
No, isn't the Caribbean the cheap
Royal
one?
Caribbean, no. It's another cheap one. Carnival. They call it the Walmart of the Sea.
We went on a Carnival cruise. It was actually dope.
I did too. And it was nice.
I
But I
ain't
seen
been
Royal
on- I ain't been
Caribbean
on-
and I
Hey,
like that one.
I'm on no cap. If you can go on a singles cruise,
I'm like, man,
that motherfucker popping.
I'm gonna go next year though. I got too many goals this year.
That motherfucker popping.
But anyway,
You definitely gonna get. You gonna have a lot of opportunities.
so
Anybody trying to go in a little like what's it called?
That's why would you go on a
Swingers
single?
club.
Why would you go? No, I mean it's not a swingers
Laughing
club.
random
so
shit.
yeah, but yeah, some people once you get money, man, some people act different, and it does change their personality. But
Would
they
you
also
go-
say,
I got that. That's a nice little swagway.
What?
Would you go to a swingers club?
I don't know.
Would you go to a swingers club?
No.
Hell, I think
You said singers or swingers?
Swingers.
No, I don't do swinging. I don't.
They have some. I read an article on like some underground ones in like Atlanta where you have to like go get all this testing and all this other stuff, whatever.
They used to have one here.
I seen the one.
No,
here.
this is like different. This is like
It was different too. They had two here.
I seen the one here over by the Harvester building.
Fruitopia.
Wasn't it? No,
Fruitopia. That's
no, that's
no,
by the Champagne Club.
no, but they had one over there called Fruitopia too.
I thought
Cause we were gonna go. It was like after 3 though.
Stan asked me
What is that? Crypto.
Crystal.
Crystal. But what? Stand back, what?
Stan.
What you go there for? What you supposed to do?
I'm not. I didn't cover it.
I
up.
thought she was bringing a gift.
No.
What they do? Stop me from choking or something? What they do?
All crystals have different properties. That's
Yeah.
a different conversation. You ain't ready for that, Mr. Sheltered. I told you I was gonna come and stage your negative ass space.
First of all, I don't think negative in this space is probably your ass.
No, if anything, it's enlightening. It's I am positive when I come in. You negative because you came outside ready to start some shit.
No, I didn't. I was coming to see where you was at. I was trying to see why you sent me a voicemail.
I see in your face.
I was just trying to see if you sent why you sent me a voicemail. I was trying to see if you was outside.
Y'all need a hug?
No.
Hell no, I need to choke me a motherfucker.
This crystal.
First of all, you just said negativity, so why you want to stab motherfucker? You want that's negative.
Because you talking shit.
But you said I'm negative, so it's cool
but
me
you put
choke
that
you.
energy in the air. You put it
It's
in
cool
the
me
air.
choke you because I'm negative. So you
I'm gonna
should.
stab you with this.
That's
crystal
negative.
because
You say you
every life
positive.
Protects myself.
You say you positive, so
I am, but that don't
okay.
mean I ain't about that life. Don't let it.
So you negative then? What's
No,
wrong
I'm
with it?
positive, but I will still choke your ass out.
You ain't worried about you, man.
Yeah, you should be. You should be.
Man, I go sleep.
You already got a mirror missing from your damn Camaro. Okay?
No, I don't, motherfucker. That motherfucker back on.
Whatever. You keep talking. You gonna be on the hood of that damn Camaro, knocked out.
I am when that motherfucker get back, boy. Shit, I can't wait for my baby.
Anyway, what was we talking about? Because we didn't.
I was gonna do the fucking crystal.
Whatever. It ain't funky. First of all, I should leave one in your house. You need it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like that negative. I don't like that negative stuff.
Ain't that negative. Anyway.
Yeah. So these two motherfuckers missed each other. It seems like.
Whatever.
I don't miss it unless I choke her. Then I really miss it.
Whatever. You just wait. We your boat party? Because I plan on throwing your ass smooth over.
Oh, first of all, you mean we're in R.
So,
R.
what was your
R.
idea? So I'm throwing your ass
It don't
over.
matter. It's still
Well, it's
R.
going to turn into my
It's the 20
boat
it's
party when I throw
25th.
your ass over.
It's 25th.
Yeah, stop telling motherfuckers.
Right. Don't know.
She said, "When?" I ain't said what month. I said 25th.
Okay.
Damn, y'all motherfucker been secretive. Yeah.
All I said is motherfucker, shit, shut up.
Y'all have some motherfucking tissue right now. I don't know where that shit just going in there. Feel for it. It's in there. Y'all see it in the motherfucker, ain't it? Shit, hey man, just feel for it. It's in there.
Oh my, yeah.
But it's ours though, cause it's that togetherness.
Mm.
So it's
will.
Okay.
That's but
You gonna bring a cake too?
we talking about some finger food, perhaps some wine for the women.
Some wine.
You don't like wine?
I love wine.
I'm gonna say, fuck you, get some distilled water then, shit. I'm trying to be legitimate a little bit. I don't even know how to be. Fuck it. Go drink some of that river water. I don't give a fuck.
Good. Not with them damn diapers and shit in there.
As long as you got your crystal, you good. You good.
Right. You right. I'm gonna throw your ass in there.
All you gotta do is just, hey man, I hope this water good. Please, Crystal.
hey,
You going to hell?
wait a minute. You catch a coworker stealing.
Stealing?
You catch a coworker stealing.
That ain't my business.
Man, all I tell them is give me some. You know what I'm saying? Don't just do it for you. What about me?
That is not my business.
See, hey, her goddamn business. She gonna be rubbing her Crystal. Shit, I'm be over there, hey, look here, man. I want something too, depending on what he's stealing.
Let's say you steal cash.
Who?
Oh, now you trying to
Steal
go
some
to jail.
cash. Well, what else? I mean, I think people who steal shit.
I think
It's hard.
merchandise or
It's
something.
hard to steal cash nowadays, though.
I mean, I don't never worked the cash register. I don't know if it is or isn't.
You talking
It's
about?
hard.
Yeah, it's
It's
hard. They
cameras
got
and
cameras
shit
everywhere, especially on the cash register.
Yeah. It's cameras. Like
Okay, all right, motherfucker was stealing fucking packages from Amazon. I don't fucking know. I was
You have
stealing.
FedEx shoes. You order some shoes, your shoes all of a sudden come up missing. Shoot.
I'll be mad as hell.
But it happens all the time.
But
It happens all the time. People get their shoes ordered, their new releases, and then like all of a sudden FedEx or UPS or whatever, their shoes come up missing. All the time.
Okay.
Because people even said it was a meme on line that was like
There's a meme on.
a meme online that was saying that oh, you want the new releases, just and it had like a FedEx uniform. Like just get hired on that FedEx. Because them boxes ain't discreet when they send you your shoes, so whatever.
For you to know, you surely mind your goddamn business.
I do.
So, are we telling her to go work or not telling her to go work?
No, I'm minding my business.
I told you the only time I do it, I won't tell them snitching. But if what you're doing affecting my work, yeah, I'm telling on you.
Yeah, if it's gonna
affect
me
me.
my job or something.
No, it's not that. It's like I was at a job. We had this conversation. Was it last week or something?
No,
Where couple.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't here, but anyway.
Yeah, I probably was at work, asshole.
Shout out. She would have did.
Bitch work 2 jobs. You want to hate? Mind your business.
But anyway, and they work affected me, and I'm like, man, I gotta say something, dog. I'm not gonna work for you and me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, that ain't gonna. I get 1 check. I don't get paid for 2 people.
Hey, motherfucker. Hey, my job. Everybody else working with me because I don't give a fuck what you do.
But like what you said, but like you said before, like, and your thing, and the person like left a shitty client, and you wouldn't say nothing.
Oh, let me tell you what this shit.
A shitty client. Oh,
so we talking about when you snitch on a coworker. So I mean, it still go top. Yeah. Snitching, but and he was like, well, a lot of people would wait till the end of the shift, and then they leaving to tell you, hey man, I think they shitty. You know what I'm saying? So now you
got one or two options with it. Like, all right, either you can just go clean the motherfucker up, or you like, all right, come on, all right, let's go clean them up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they finna leave though.
You can't leave to just like, all right, boom. When I'm coming on, if it's 11 o'clock, you get off at 11. I'm coming on at 11, right? You gotta give me a report before you can ever leave. You need to tell me somebody failed, somebody. But now if I know that you're known for not taking care of these people, I'm like, hey, let's go do a walkthrough.
No, but what I'm saying is, okay, well, they left you for a shitty reason. But what I'm saying is, so what if they refuse to even go help you out?
So you refuse? I would tell the next one. Then
okay, so you're a snitch.
But I'm not snitching because I told you first. I'm not a snitch.
You see what he's doing? The togetherness, and that. Well, I wouldn't say. Oh, I'm telling you that.
No, but I'm not snitching first because first I came to you. I came to you first.
The end result is you still tell.
But if motherfucker, I ain't gonna do. You gonna tell me what you not gonna do, and this is part of your damn job.
Every time you say you want to snitch.
But right, the end of the story is you gonna snitch.
No.
Am I right, Sean? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Just like we gonna do things together, but I'm going to church by myself.
Yeah, if a motherfucker put you in a shitty situation, you just go say, "Hey, I'm just gonna keep doing this."
So since you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers just going. So last Wednesday, I'm doing my shit. I get done doing my shit. Motherfucker tell me, "Hey, I need you to come in this room with me." She shit everywhere. Oh. Well, I tell you, it was shit from the bed to the bathroom.
So y'all got to clean all that up.
I didn't clean up shit.
I'm gonna say that's the day I quit. I
ain't got a stomach, nose, nothing.
I got.
But this is one other thing I'm gonna say. When people like you, I hear you talking. Believe it or not, one of them days it could be your ass.
And I understand that there are people out here who know that and they're willing and they're like, hey, that's something I can do. I'm just saying I'm not going to ever take a job knowing that I cannot handle that. I can't.
Listen, you can handle it.
Listen, no. I was in college, a broke college guy, and one of my friends, we went to the same school, and we was broke. We had to come up with change, and she was like, we can get a job at this nursing home. I said, you cleaning up shit? Like, yeah. I said, you know what? I'm broke. I eat that. I mean, ramen noodles. I be begging on the corner. I mean, ramen noodles. I don't have a stomach for it. I'll be honest with you.
I didn't think I did either. I literally didn't think. But I found ways. Look, this is what I do. This is fucked up. So if I do gotta deal with some shitty situation, it's gonna take me a little bit to get there. Because first of all, I gotta go to the truck. I gotta go get me some cologne. I spray a little cologne on the finger, put it on my mustache. That's all.
But I was going to say, I'm a visual person, so if I see it or hear it or anything, it's over.
I'm telling you why I know, because when my daughter was born and she used to, I said, thank God you was mine, because I would not be doing this. It took everything in me just to change her little shitty ass. So I know if it took me a lot for her.
And baby shit is different from grown people shit.
But I don't give a damn shitty shit. And I'm like... I said, God, you are mine. And I said, I can't wait till the day I probably turn your little ass because I cannot do this.
Yeah, I'm a visual person.
I can't do it.
I remember J Cell standing in the corner just.
If this the only way for me to make money, I'm not making no money.
I had another situation with a job so they called me. They're like, hey, my shift, I don't start at 10. It's 6 o'clock. They're like, hey, we'll give you a $300 bonus if you go in right now.
That's different.
Cash? Yeah.
Oh shit, I go too.
I'm like, I get there.
I don't deal with shit. $300? I'm on my way.
I get there.
No, you're talking about if it's shit, I'm leaving. I throw $300 down. What you in this month?
I get there.
My bad, y'all.
I get there. So I was working with the mentally ill at the time. He got her in the corner. He didn't ask for shit balls.
Oh!
She had micro brains too.
Nah, I was with this motherfucking ass. I swear to God. I've been locked up.
No. Oh, that's so nasty.
I hope we not friends on Facebook. But when I'm pulling in, I'm walking in the house. I'm like, why would you just keep standing there? Because she got about 9 little shit balls from out there, so you just been tagging her in.
Oh no, that's not. No, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
I was like, look, I know you gotta use that shit ball, but you gotta clean the shit up before you leave.
Nah, ain't nobody but nah. I'm not
you
doing
your
that.
ass.
Okay. You know what you're doing. You know what. If you reaching back around there, grabbing it and rolling it, you know what you're
Hey,
doing.
I walk in and I'm like, what the hell going on?
Nah.
Well, I got $300 out of it.
No.
Crazy motherfucker. But anyway, so the topic anyway, we way off topic.
I don't know what the topic was. I forgot.
Would you snitch on coworker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I just like I don't mind my business at the end of the day. I don't care. But like you said, if it's going to direct me effectively in my paycheck or something, nah, sorry, your ass is getting. Or if somebody where everybody finna get fired, blah blah blah. Somebody, nah, such and such did it. Like, cause you're not about to fuck up my livelihood at any point in time. But if it's something to where it's not, that ain't my business.
Some of these, I think some of it, but us as people, some of a job, like we be forgetting jobs is a job and a career. You know, like motherfuckers take their jobs too serious to me. Like if this is my career and this is my joy and passion, I will do everything.
My thing is though, we get paid to be here though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you want to do the minimum, I'm fine with that. But just as long as it don't affect me, that's all I say. Like I had to literally, me and the guy got into it last week, and I told the dude, but I told him I'm not your supervisor, but if you do it this way, it worked better for all of us. And then he come over and say some shit, and I'm like, hey dude,
you about to beat your ass?
No.
Let me find out you getting punked that way.
No, I don't get punked.
I'm gonna send security for you. Okay.
No, you gonna have
That's
to
how
get
Amir
scared.
got knocked off his Camaro because dude went out.
Dude threw his ass on.
Then there should be some dents and everything else on that motherfucker too. Then not just a mirror. That motherfucker be battered. You goddamn it. The top should be fucking falling and everything.
So I gotta get fixed too. That's maybe the way I go.
No, it ain't. It's a piece when it comes down.
Man, you told
Like
me
a
you
plastic
don't have to
bag.
keep talking. I know.
I ain't getting
Just fucking
motherfucker.
with you.
Shit. But my baby gonna be back on the road. She good.
Okay.
You said you
We're
missed.
gonna do this last.
No.
Oh, man, say how you gonna miss my car? Shit, you ain't been in it.
You damn right.
Okay, so when you started fucking,
I damn right.
She
I ain't
missed
say
my
nothing about.
car.
I ain't say nothing about missing your car. Run that shit back. It got verbal right there.
Yeah,
Ain't say nobody say nothing about missing your damn car.
She missed my car. She
I don't
ain't
miss
been
shit
in
about
it.
your car.
She ain't been in it.
So
Yeah, I ain't getting in that motherfucker, and I'll be in there by myself.
Yeah, in the trunk.
No,
by
by myself, man, by myself.
We all in the trunk of that
You ain't
motherfucker.
gonna be in it at all.
Crazy motherfucker.
It's gonna be me by myself.
Right.
Yeah, take around a block, show you how to really drive your damn car.
You won't be.
so
Come on, man. Ain't worried about it, man.
Whatever. You not. Just shut up.
By herself.
Shut your ass up.
do you think that you could have sex with your baby mama or baby daddy again?
No, absolutely fucking not.
Well,
No. Hell no. And that's the end of that.
We see how you feel.
well, shit.
If you knew how many times
We don't go into detail. We don't go. You not going.
I'm gonna say you just say you positive, so you should be triggered. You should be triggered. You probably
I
positive.
got accused of that shit.
So what? But
One
you know you ain't
I
dead.
want to be with him.
But if you
Hey,
get accused,
he good people, man.
No, and he is. No, he is. Now, my son's father is an amazing person. He's great with his son.
So why you gonna say it like that? Then?
Right, I'm saying why
We
can't hit it no more?
No,
He can't
absolutely
hit
no.
on a sneaky link.
No,
like
hell
that, Chris?
no, absolutely
You trying to see what
So you telling me y'all never went to the club and got drunk and y'all went back to the crib? Like,
No.
hey,
He trying to figure out some new information on that thing.
Absolutely
You gotta
not.
grown up on it.
Nah, absolutely not. No, sir.
Sean, could you know what I'm saying? Could you hit your baby mama again? And she'll let you.
I think she would, but I wouldn't do it.
Oh, why is that? You want to be on those sneaky link stuff, try to see what that thing like if it glowed up?
She's double what we used to when we was together. So no.
That is so
Alright.
rude.
You know what?
That is so.
This is three the hard way.
You don't answer no question and then not answer it.
I'm married to my baby mama, so
No, you got another baby mama.
I got a couple other baby mamas.
Exactly. So answer the question. You ain't finna be grilling us and not answering it.
Show us your togetherness.
Exactly. We're in this as a team. If we're going
I couldn't.
If you got divorced, could you hit one of them?
No, because I don't think.
Yes, you could. Could you study?
Well, first of all, the one I have, I'll pay anybody to kill her.
Ooh.
Okay.
You probably shouldn't
Paralyze
say
her.
that.
At least paralyze her.
We might have to cut the end of this.
I'm okay with
off,
it. Kill that bitch.
Yeah,
She deserves it. She deserves it.
No, we not gonna listen.
Anyway.
No, you made one.
So if you got a good baby daddy, why you wouldn't hit him? You say you're a wonderful guy.
Because it's just that's not where we are and would never be there again at all whatsoever.
I'm talking about like the physical. I know
No.
the relationship might
No.
not be there.
Mm-mm. I'm not gonna sit here and say she's double the size.
I didn't say she's double the size. I didn't say that. I just
what did he
said.
say? What did he say?
I said she twice. I didn't say that. I said she twice.
Did he say double? He double.
No,
She's double.
He
That's
said
what you
double.
said.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about double Dutch. I'm talking about double Dutch.
McDouble. You said double. You say however you want to.
But another thing is she put me through a lot too.
We didn't say it. We're not worried about that. I was talking about some straight hit type shit.
Nah, I can't do it. Like I said, I probably could, but no.
Yeah. I feel like you close one of the doors is just nah. And the people get back. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I just
But see, but what if it's the person? So you're close. Let's say you had your best partner. Would you also close that door? Like, let's say this person knock your socks off to anybody. Then years later, you like, what's up? Huh? You close the door?
Yeah, absolutely. I've done that. Because I just kind of feel like for me, it's not just going to be the physical, like the mental follows. Like I can't just, it's never connected like that for me.
But I'm saying you ain't never just have somebody you was just straight kicking it with. It wasn't a relationship.
No.
It was just like y'all call each other when y'all both need the itch or scratch.
No, I don't do no Tinder. I don't do none of that. No booty calls on that. I've
Tinder?
never been there. Because me, it's mental too.
But what did we talk about Tinder? What's Tinder?
Like getting on Tinder to just hook up randomly with people. Like just you just.
So
need
you
something
never
like
ran
that.
back, and the dude probably your best. So you're like, no.
No.
Okay.
Once that door is shut, it's shut. It's done.
You ever had a fucked up crazy sex dream and it's something that you ain't never thought you was into? I never even looked into it like that.
No, I've had somebody introduce something or suggest something and I was like, no, absolutely not. I was like, oh, that was, I like that.
Man, I had a dream I was whooping the shit out of motherfucker, beating the dog shit out of him with whips and all types of shit. I don't even like pain, so I know I'm not into it. But in the dream, that shit was intense.
But what is that called? BDSM?
BDSM. I'm talking about the guy. I was 50 Shades Grey in his ass. It was
so you
like,
want a red room in your house?
No.
You 50 Shades Catholic.
I'm just gonna come and use Sean's little closet.
Ew, Sean's closet. Sean, you got a closet up here with some BDSM stuff in here?
He said he got some beads for you.
I ain't got none of that shit.
That's what he told me. Beads and crystals.
I ain't
You make the type of beads you use.
I ain't into that.
No, I mean, but the dream was so vivid. I woke up. I was like, shit, I need to go to church.
Yeah.
Take my spouse with
You
me.
should have rolled over and tested on your wife. Like, hold on, now, let me see.
Shit, I think you go to jail. You hit somebody like that. The way I was whooping his ass in this dream, it was like beads of blood on that ass.
Yeah, that's a song.
So have you ever double back? Because she said she haven't.
Double back, yeah. I mean, we different when it comes to sex. That's why I'm gonna go get another host that's nasty like me.
No, I double back.
Right.
I mean, just for sex though.
Yeah. I mean, especially if it was good.
But you
Sometimes
said it's mental with you. Like I said, you've been in I've did a situationship, so it's different.
Yeah, I've never did a situation. I just don't know if I can.
you ever broke up with
mentally.
somebody and still hit it again though?
No.
But I don't think you could neither
But
because
just-
you always been a certain way. So I say no,
Yeah.
especially if they doing everything that
She
you
missed a
know
couple
you
weeks.
want.
She missed a couple weeks. Here goes the fucker. What's the number? When does it?
Weeks, motherfucker, miss months. Shit.
I work 2 jobs.
How many jobs you work? Go ahead and talk.
When is your body count a high number? What number makes your body?
No. The question was, could you date somebody that has a body count? That was the question.
I have, but it's been really difficult because mine is not. So if
What
I-
You can't trust what the person without a body count, right?
not necessarily trust, but like you know what's uncomfortable. I put it to you like this: if I've been with somebody who has a high body count and then just ran through a bunch of people in town, and I'm ever at a party and there's 2 or 3 people that you smash at that party,
I did that last week.
it's uncomfortable. Like you don't want nobody wants to be with somebody that everybody done had. Like
Most women gravitate towards that person. That,
No.
I ain't said you. I said most women like dudes that every other woman want.
hmm
So women actually go after the guy that got the high body count because
I feel
he's
like
most
certain
desirable.
women do because they're like, ooh, like he got something going on. Like there's something about him that's attractive to him. But I've never been or never went after a dude who got like okay, for instance, one guy I met the other weekend. He was cool. We ended up exchanging socials. And I like get on there and it's
Social
just,
Security numbers? Okay.
no, social media.
Why don't
And I get on there and it's just women.
why
and-
did we stop giving numbers?
No, you don't need direct contact with me. But I get on there and it's like
You didn't want to talk to him then.
No, I did talk to him.
You-
I got all the information I needed to, but it's women all over his social medias. One girl naked with her boobs on his back. He got his junk. I'm like, just too much. And I'm like looking and he like actually holding the girl's booty cheeks like on vacation. So like, I'm like, are you single? And he was like, yeah, I'm single. And I said, well, who ass is you holding on this? And he was like, what ass? And I'm like, how you don't know who ass you posting all over your social media?
It was a good vacation.
But how you don't know who ass is on your social media? And then at that point, I'm like, nah. And I don't know who you talking. You just posted it 2 hours ago. How
So
you
you-
don't know who ass you
You
post?
say you date somebody with high body count and you said what happened? What was the problem?
I would just go certain places and it would be numerous women that he has slept with there at these places. And you can say easily like, oh yeah, no, I'd be able to like let that go. I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't care. But
I was that.
them same
I was
women
just
that
saying. I was that guy.
no, nobody want to be in that situation. It's uncomfortable. And then it's like they want to try to make you out to be insecure. But it's like you got women coming up, hey, how you doing? How are things? It's like, oh, I didn't sleep with her. I slept with. Nobody want to do that. Nobody want to be in that situation because now I'm like, you know, you laughing, but can you imagine being in that situation?
Well, I told him I don't really like women with high body count because
Right.
you are a reflection of me. So if you got high body count, people be out looking at me and like, damn, you know she for the streets, and you got all in your arm for your main girl. That don't make sense. But he said he could deal with somebody with a high body count.
I kind of feel like at our age is one of those things like it's like you almost
I
expect somebody
never-
to be in like.
At never age I can deal with
But
it.
I'm saying
I
though,
feel-
we're a little bit old. It's kind of like being realistic. Like I ain't dating nobody with no kids. You at the age where people got kids. People have failed marriages. They're gonna have.
I'm
some
fine.
kids,
I've always been fine with that. I just
But
tell
also-
people.
But in that big grown age, like I can honestly say I don't have a high body count. I don't, and that's not me trying to be lying or being cute or nothing like that. But I don't. But it also to dudes when I tell them that, then they like, oh, so you inexperienced and you don't know X, Y, Z or da 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 da. It to them it looks more of a like she ain't really out here like that. I want somebody freaky and nasty and
No.
wanna do all this and that and just- So
dudes like because you ain't really out there. I mean, you
no,
crazy,
they
but
don't.
I mean, you
I
out
ain't
there.
crazy, nigga. But
I mean,
Hey,
you say, but now, and Sean, you say that, but
Yeah.
honestly, it's like, oh, dudes want you because of that. No, it's dudes that are like, nah, because she ain't finna be doing all this and she ain't out there.
no, we had an argument. What was
Hey,
the
look,
argument
like I
last week?
said, a woman with a high body count normally knows what she's doing.
What she's doing.
A
That's what it
woman
looks
that,
like.
but just because a woman has a low body count doesn't mean she doesn't know what she's doing. She
But
just knew what,
it
but she knew what
looks
she was
like that.
doing for those few dicks
I
that she
don't
had.
want a motherfucker really know what they doing like that.
But you
I do.
you are the exception of men. Most men are gonna look
No,
at
I know
women and be
that.
like, she ain't out
Because
here
they're
doing
not
all
fucking
this,
thinking.
man.
Because we had a conversation like, if she doing X, Y, Z, and you know, as a man, and you doing it, and you making your man, would be like,
Man, you ever got somebody? I mean, I wasn't even trying to be this. You ever got somebody who was getting head and the head was just so fucking trash? You're like, why? Just stop.
but I did, but you know what I if
I was. I'm not
if
even.
Let her finish.
I feel like, so I had it and she was using the teeth, but I was like, woo! I'm fine with it because it was scary, but I was fine with it because it was like, at least you tried. At least I was somebody that you, I'm not like, I'm not like y'all. At least you tried that act on me. So you let me know you ain't doing it for everybody. Now over time you can get better.
You teach them. You have
But-
to teach people and let them learn your body.
But my thing is, at least you try for me. Now you want the goddamn the words and the stars. You want people to come to you as a pro.
garden hose.
Hey.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if I'm coming back to this person.
That's
Y'all-
not allowed.
Y'all motherfuckers is like, oh, I'm having sex with this person. I'm gonna keep having sex with this person. In my mind, when I met you that night, we kick it, whatever, we fuck. If it's not good, I'm not gonna double back.
It's never really good in the beginning because you really don't know each other's body.
Shit.
You know, you have to learn. But and I say that too. Like I say that too. If I'm really investing into you, because it's not going to be just physical. The mental has to follow, because you're not taking me to your bedroom if I'm mentally not, feeling
Your body's not relaxed
right.
enough.
I'm not going. So to me, you have to let somebody learn your body. You have to teach somebody. Ain't nobody gonna come out the gate knowing what I like and what I'm gonna react to. You have to teach somebody.
Do you know who Dr. Ruth is?
No.
It's the old woman.
He will know if he asks those questions if y'all even talk
Yeah,
about
It
it.
ain't about questions. You need to teach somebody that they need. Like I can even
You
tell you,
need
hey,
to teach me where you
be in
need
the
to teach me.
bedroom, go a little bit to the left, then do this, and these film. Okay, cool. But you have to actually be with
Okay.
somebody physically and connect with them.
Okay, if-
You
What
have
the
to
hell?
connect.
But
You
don't
just
say that
said
person
you
is-
said you don't fuck the connection.
So when the person,
I've had sex with people I didn't even know their last
So-
name. There's
so-
no connection
Really?
there.
I
It
would
was-
never. That's the
so
I literally met him at the club. I like what I see.
Nasty.
So it's not nasty. It was just life.
so when the person knows
But
your
no,
body,
hold on. Motherfucker, no, there wasn't no connection. The connection was dick to pussy. That was the only
You're
connection.
nasty.
I was
You're
nasty.
nasty.
so the other question is, so when a person knows your body, how long does it take you to climax?
Shit, you should be able to do this in 2-3 minutes.
When somebody know your body, right?
But take your time. Don't just be rushing through the shit. But if it's like something where we like, oh, we gonna do something,
I'm just saying.
dazzle, then that's something different. But if
I-
you know somebody's
but
body, they can get you there.
Yeah, that's what I said, because they had
lot
a
of women
report
don't
was
know-
how long does sex last?
A lot of women don't even know their own damn body.
Nah.
A lot of women have vibrated that coochie so much they don't even know how to get off.
But yeah.
Whatever. I'm saying, because think about it. A man doesn't come with a vibrator. A man don't sit and spin with pearls and all this shit. A man is not a motherfucking rose that just latch on to the coochie and just hold the fuck on. So just think about it. She's been single for 9-10 months.
Hey!
Not you precisely.
No, I'm just playing.
You know what I'm saying? She's been single 9-10 months. She
Yeah,
uses
no way.
these motherfucking toys 4 days out the week. Her pussy so goddamn buzzed up, she don't know what to do.
calling.
Oh yeah, she could be some greens. I'll be right over there, boo. Hell no, nigga.
No, that's not true, because I can honestly say, as a woman that has been single for a long time, ain't nobody doing all that, because at the same, and I've had this conversation with my friends, you can do that, but it is not the same with being with a man. So at some point you're going to long for having that connection, but not every woman is out here just vibrating themselves every single night and doing all that. And all women are not doing that. That is like a
I was just watching something. I was watching this called Street Confessions. Like they did. It's like I think he asked 10 women how often are they masturbating a week. and the lowest number was 2 times a week. Now, some girls say she was at about 8 times a week.
That's crazy.
So it depends on your sex drive. As you get a little older,
Even if you have a high sex
all depends on how
drive, if you're
busy you are,
not
too.
connecting with a man, that's not.
Man,
if I'm not connecting with no man and I'm not having no conversation or exchange like that, I'm not going to get myself to that point. That it's going to be more that I ain't just going to be walking around like, ooh, I'm about to go in my room and just use the private. No,
Here I come, bro.
Are you ready? I see the girls use an electric toothbrush, dog. So that's what I'm saying. I know.
We know who did that.
I know.
Electric toothbrush.
We know who did that.
Or she get into the cavity of situation.
But I'm saying it's some crazy shit. So people like if you have a drive, it doesn't matter. It's like okay, I'm off work. I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna bust.
That's like a man thing. But again, you can have that drive or not. You whatever.
So
you
why?
can have that
But think about it.
connect
There's
with
so many.
somebody
There's
different.
women's sex toys sell 10 times more than men's sex toys. Why is that? Because y'all using them more.
Not necessarily. You talk about a demographic of, and on top of that too, like it's a lot of men out here that don't know what they doing. So
We talk about catching a nut. We're not talking about catching a man.
You all right? Because DJ Envy wife faked the orgasm for 10
years.
yeah, and I've done it. Everybody's done it. Well, do you really think that they really blowing your back out doing something, and you got to just
Why would you
hurry
fake
up and
it
get
though?
off?
That's what I'm getting.
Because they don't get it. Until you are a woman and you get frustrated, you don't understand that. Sometimes it's more or less like,
though.
I just want to be done. No, you can communicate with somebody, but some men just don't get it. They don't follow direction well. They just, like you said, some old girl probably went in there and just tried. But there are some men who just don't get it. They get a little drunk or they get sloppy or whatever. And sometimes you just want it to just be over. That's it. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, okay,
It is what it
so
is.
you faked it that time. Do you tell them like, hold up, that was a bad performance, and we need to get better the next time, or you just dump that dude?
I mean, I've been in relationships, so it's like, nah, we need to work at this. But men also, let me tell you this, the male ego is so fucking sensitive. Because I've communicated sometimes, and men get so shit. Well, why you ain't da-da-da-da-da? How you falling asleep while we write, while we lie? Yes, you are.
Now,
Your
people-
eyes
people
get
get
heavy, you
dreams.
kind of, whatever. But I've told a dude before, listen, I like when we do this helps me get there and warm up a little bit. And him like, well, you go, I'm like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to tell you what I want, and you getting offended by that. How the hell you get offended by that? And I've had that happen more than once. So the male ego is a lot more sensitive than you think it is.
I don't know about that.
I mean, not for you.
It's them. It's their
Not
ego.
for you, but for men who feel like they know what they doing and they got that, and oh no, I'm just.
See, I don't think like that because everybody's body different.
But
And you
again-
can't go into every situation the same.
And you are the exception, but that's what I'm saying. But I've had men who just think they know what they finna do. That I'm about to just, and it's like,
You ever had a motherfucker come? You don't count. Neither one of y'all sex lives count.
I do, because I have a situation.
It doesn't matter. Your sex life don't count.
Why you got emotional?
What's your body count? Would you willing to put that out there?
I don't know it. I know it's slower. I just don't.
What's
know
the number
it.
then? Give me a ballpark. 10 or 15?
I couldn't even.
You can't give me a ballpark?
It might be 20.
I'm not going to.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I never. It's slow. I just don't know. I don't know.
30?
Shit. I don't know.
Let's put
Because
you
you talking about over a 20-year period.
Sure. We'll put you at 35.
One in the possibles or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I even told you, like when we was at Southie, you probably remember. And I was telling you I was doing something. You like, I could not never fucking do that. Especially when I was singing. You probably remember that conversation.
Yeah, you did.
But I feel like people just you go after, different. Everybody is different. Everybody is just different. I mean,
Yeah, but I was telling him, I would put
because
it
I
out
didn't
there.
even lose my virginity until I was my freshman year of college, like the spring, not the spring coming on, but that spring is when. So and my dad was on you ain't leaving his house, you ain't going nowhere, you ain't sneaking out,
But
so
I told him that, what was it, a couple years ago I told you the story, that I didn't do something almost for a year. Because I was trying to separate the mental from the body.
ooh,
So I was like, do I truly need sex? I know my body needed. So could I separate it and still do? Because like I was telling him, if I'm going to perform, I'm trying to use my best performance all the time. He like, motherfucker can't never do that.
Guess what? And you gonna say the story. So I said, he said, every time he gives dick, he giving grade A quality dick. I said, there's no fucking possible way.
How?
I
You
said,
never had no drunk, just drank too much.
you don't hear grade D. You understand? Or
You ain't got it
Because
right.
I don't have sex for me. So
It
I'm
don't
put it out. Hold on, put it out.
hey, if you fucked him, chime in.
No,
say that he
look,
gets grade
when I do it, I know for a fact dudes can come climax anytime. So if I'm doing something with you, my job is to get you off. My job is strictly for you. I really don't care sometimes if I come. That's why I try to separate the body from me.
But I'm not.
It's logical shit to me.
Right, and
Okay.
I understand where you're at, and I've been where you're at. And that's what I'm saying. If I said every time I done swung this motherfucking back, I hit a home run, I'm
But
white.
I don't go out and do it like you was like every day or every other day. So I don't want to do it like
days
that.
I done fuck 7, 8
Okay,
times.
so that's so in that instance, yes, you can't get a grade A. You can't get grade A dick in that instance.
No.
But you can't get grade A dick in that instance. So like
I was blowing backs out. I just wasn't. My dick was shooting dust.
But most of sex is psychological. So
You see, sex becomes psychological. The sex with me was.
most people, I guess, is physical.
I get.
That's why you can just go and fuck somebody because
the
it's
biggest
physical.
turn on to me is seeing that motherfucker get to her moment.
No, hell no. You just say I'll get in and out. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
That's how I can fuck motherfuckers. Remember when we so you know.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I said the whores of the city all know each other.
Right.
Why? Because women talk, and if you're a whore, you're giving good service. Because if you're not giving good service,
That's
you're
not
gonna you're gonna be talked about.
That's not true.
If you fucking
I'm clearly not in that.
That's not
circle.
true. Right. That's not
I'm
true.
not in that circle of talk. So I'm not in that club.
That's not true. That's not true at all. That's
Look,
not true.
I swear to God.
I know women will come to me and talk about, he ain't did shit. And a lot of women, and like she just said, that you're not thinking about me. You're thinking about yourself in that,
you're
moment.
not listening to what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, you just say all the people know the whole. That don't mean
I
shit.
said, all right.
That don't mean they're getting grade dick. What? I'm
So
listening.
when you when
Go ahead. When
we're losing these days,
When you're a whore.
you know, in my Bob Nation days,
Right.
I could fuck off my name
Okay.
because these hoes would tell these other hoes. Period.
See, that don't even sound attractive. Like, what the?
Like, but I'm saying, so you.
I'm not marrying the town.
But see,
hall.
now you contradicting because if you fucking up your name, that means everybody got grade A dick, right?
No, I'm saying. I said.
Make it make sense.
All right, boom. You fuck
Come on,
somebody.
now, make this shit
you
make
fuck
sense.
somebody brand new. What do? You go in there. You go to work. You brought your hard hat, your Timberlands, and your motherfucking hammer.
But you just
You
said
come in and break the motherfucking back. Now let's say we've been fucking for 3 months. Now in these 3 months, did you get grade A dick every time? Hell no.
If
You got grade A.
come on, you just said you could fuck off your name, right? So your name is giving grade A dick.
Correct.
Okay.
That's
So you
But I'm saying,
contradicting.
but think about it. I'm gonna keep fucking these hoes. I'm gonna keep doing it, right?
But what I'm
So
saying is-
did I give them grade A dick every time I came through? Hell no.
So
They know they didn't have the grade A for me, so they know grade A is there. But hey, look.
How? That ain't making sense.
So you know this pothole right here.
Right.
You know the pothole right here. You hit that motherfucker. Okay. Next time you see that motherfucker, you know it's there. You hit it. Now the third time you gonna go around it.
Well, but listen, if you fucking off your name, right? If you're not giving grade A dick all the time. So what I'm saying
How
is,
can you fuck off if you?
No, what I'm saying is,
listen to
women
what I'm
not
saying.
really-
How can you fuck off your name if you wasn't giving good service?
okay,
You have to give great service
what I'm
to be able to
saying.
do that. But did I give great service to? Let's say, no, hypothetically, me and Tarita been fucking around for 5 years. Boom. You think Tarita got grade A dick from me?
Yeah, we fucking around. That don't she said on the phone. Choke shut this motherfucker. But go ahead.
And you think she got grade A dick from me every time within 5 years? It's a lie. It's a lie.
But what I'm saying is, she's not gonna put your name out there because you sometimes you get mediocre. The only time they put your name out, mediocre.
Oh, I thought he said yogurt. I was like, what?
might just be
the-
yogurt.
No, but what I'm saying is, women normally talk amongst each other when you have performed at a high level.
But as you continue to perform, you think you perform at a high level every time. That's a lie.
No, what I'm saying is I can call. The thing is, women. So you ain't going with him. I can call James, and I know he finna come through and knock my socks off. Okay, so when you go do that every time, then they put your name out there. Like you can call James because he gonna come through and knock the socks off, and that's how your name get out there. So that letting them know you getting grade A dick all the time.
But
now, if
you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to you.
Okay,
does that make sense? What I'm saying?
We just talk about one of your experiences. Whoever you said was Mr. Fantastic.
Right.
You fucking Mr. Fantastic for months, right? Every time you fucked him, was it a home run?
No.
It's not possible. If you're fucking somebody on a constant basis, you're going to get some mediocre dick. You're going to get some lackluster dick from time to time. Just like she's going to give me some lackluster pussy from time to time. Or some boring ass sex from time to time.
First of all, we just talk about mental, right? So
it don't matter.
It does matter. So I don't look at it like you, right? So
you fucking every fucking red moon, nigga.
Okay, so I don't want to perform. So when I was younger with my baby mama, we used to fuck all the time. And then you get used to that. That shit get redundant, and it's like...
Nigga, sex is like medicine. You just feel better after you bust
what I just say? I said I pushed myself, and I did that for a year, to separate my mental from my body.
I understand
even as a single man.
I understand what you're
saying. But who does that? Nobody. If you can have sex, most people will have sex. That's a fact. That's true. Now you're lying. You saying call somebody.
I went a month.
Come on, I said almost a year.
I went a month.
Come on, man.
A month.
I went almost a year to separate my brain from my body to figure me out. Everybody don't do that. So for me to put myself in a situation with you, we could never do that.
Right.
But what you're saying is kind of contradicting. If they put your name out there and I can call him and he gonna come smash and take care of me, you got to give grade A to even get your name out there.
Right. What he don't understand.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm going to give you grade A. That's what got you hooked. Okay. That's what got you dope sick. You dick drunk. Yeah. But now, over 3-4 months, did I come through with A1 every fucking time? No dick drunk. Michael Jordan's missed shots.
Now, you talking about in a relationship, right?
No.
Hold on.
Situationship.
No, listen to me. I'm talking about in a relationship. Over time, you don't get it grade 8 all the time. So in my particular, I've been in situationships.
And you still didn't give her dope every time?
Yes, I did, because I only mess with you when I'm at that peak and I know I can perform. Yes.
When he's needing it and needing that release, then he's going to give that great performance because he's revved up.
But no, the dick is a muscle.
Okay, but he's not in a relationship for an extended amount of time. He's saying, when I need to get myself together, I'm calling you, hey, pull up because I got some. And that's why he's giving those performances every single time, because he's in that mode. No, he just knows himself. Which makes sense. When you put it in that way, then I understand, because he's reaching out when he's ready and he's at that moment to get him performances. It ain't like, you live together.
And
you've been together for 4 months. Like,
So you in these situationships.
He in a situationship, and so he's calling when he wants it.
I don't want it all the time. That's why I separate
So he and you up.
See, you talking about fucking all the time, like 3-4 times a week, sometimes.
So how many times do you think you fucking a month? We're gonna get out of here after this.
Lately, I've been pushing it off.
So on an average month, we're not talking lately. We're not Tyrese right now. On an average month, how many times are you fucking?
About 5, 6.
5, 6. Same partner, different partners.
I try to keep the same.
Okay.
Because like we talking about. Because what we talking earlier, like it take a while to get used to a certain body or something like that. So I'm used to that body. I know when that person come over, I understand, the logic of it, the smell. I'm used to you. Now you trying a new body. That's when you don't get these high ass performances. Well, I don't, because I don't know. You come with diseases.
You got before. You get a new body. It's a new body. You had to perform.
Even if you listen, Dr. Wolf even said this. Even if you perform at your highest rate, your body still tensed up because I really don't know you like that. I don't know what you bring
It's
to
nerves and emotions and everything else shooting off.
Yeah, so your body don't relax until you mess with
Look, man,
okay, let me ask you this.
Look,
Is your sex better now with your wife, or was it in the beginning? I know y'all don't mess around.
I say the honeymoon phase is always the best.
Yeah, it was best. It's the best.
It's always best when you get
That's when they nasty as fuck doing. You shouldn't fuck around and do a backflip on the dick back then.
Yeah.
Shit. But no, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's just, mentally or not, these are just facts we know. These are just facts we know. Dick is a muscle, so if you're not using this motherfucker, I don't give a fuck how strong your mental is. Well, you don't even know how to block your nut.
I know how though.
You just said.
I never said I'm not blocking. I said I called
it.
I
want another episode with Sean on it.
You talking about some blocks of nut and stuff? That's
like you know there's a spot that you can hold on your
Okay, yeah.
That you can stop
but
any
you're not
nut.
supposed to absorb that though, because it's not good for you to keep doing it.
I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying, I know that.
But so you're not using your dick on a constant basis. You don't even know your stroke. I don't give a fuck how good your mental is. My mental could be all in a good place. You're not using them all.
When I just said if I do something, I use the same person, right? So that person know me, I know that person. I just said that. What part you ain't understand?
Cut your nails.
Just through the hard way. Just need to get him Class C dick.
Going
out.
Hey, call anybody.
Class C.